What can you do if your husband is like these jihadist movements, but he doesn't treat you good at all?
Exactly my point. What type of jihad is this that you can't even treat your wife and child in a good manner? Wallahi, whose sunnah are you following? Think about it. And I know this hurts, and I know the jihadists online are going to smear me again. But wallahi, I have to say this. Look at your own manners, O mujahideen of online world. Look at your own families. Look at your own habits in private when nobody's watching you other than Allah. You know and Allah knows. Look at your own habits. What type of jihad? Here's a sister spilling the beans, telling it like it is. Because there is no such thing as Mr. Online Jihad who is really legitimately doing jihad the way it's supposed to be done. No, it's a facade, it's a bravado, it's a show they're putting on. Wallahi, it is overcompensation for their own lives that they live. Their lives are full of sin. Their lives are full of misery. So what happens? They become Mr. Jihad online to give themselves a feeling of being better than everybody else. Wallahi, you cannot do jihad if you're mistreating your wife and your children. Why? Because our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best amongst you are those who are the best to their wives, and I am the best to my wife. He is saying this, the best amongst you are those who are the best to their wives. How can this Mr. Jihad exist? And his own wife is complaining in public that he mistreats me, he abuses me, doesn't take care of the kids. What type of jihad is this? This shows us the reality of this movement, which is what Dr. Fadl himself pointed out, that they concentrate on jihad, 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 and they don't think about their families, their children, they don't think about society, usefulness. How can you talk about jihad in Syria when your neighbor is hungry, when your neighbor on the other side is thirsty, when wallahi your neighbor doesn't even know you're a Muslim? What type of jihad is this? Have you told him the reality of Islam? Have you shown him the beauty of Islam? You're worried about Syria and Palestine and Afghanistan, and the person in front of you does not even know La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, and you're with him for 10, 20, 30 years? Think about it. This is not jihad. This is foolishness. And this sister has exposed it better than I could do. Jihad is a noble concept, brothers and sisters. These people, the jihadist movements, are not showing the real jihad. That's my point in the lectures that I'm giving. And Allah knows best. الصوارم كي تسترد المظالم حتى الأراضي ساموا رسول أهل العزائم القول قول الصوارم كي تسترد المظالم حتى الأراضي ساموا رسول أهل العزائم ما دنسوا لحمانا لو طوقته الضراغم حثالة البغي صالت فأين عهد الحواسم ناسوا بأننا أبات نذود ذود القشاعم نحن الذين وطئنا بالخيل عرش